My previous position was at a community suicide prevention agency in Southwest Michigan. And so I learned about man therapy through the Healthy Men Michigan project. My job was as a partner to Healthy Men Michigan to promote Healthy Men Michigan to the stakeholders in my area, as well as man therapy. So I got acquainted with it back in 2017 as a platform to promote to men who needed to get connected to perhaps some mental health resources, or just needed an outlet or an avenue to reach out for help, or just to get connected to some information. So that was my previous introduction to man therapy, I suppose, was through the Healthy Men Michigan project. So the larger state goal, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. Our goal is to reduce suicides as well as suicide behavior for everyone who lives in Michigan, every Michigander. But specifically with PRISM, which is Preventing Suicide in Michigan Men, man therapy is a really important strategy in our comprehensive suicide prevention program to target our primary audience, which is Michigan men above the age of 25, and reduce stigma, because that's a huge issue for men specifically, break down barriers that they may have to connecting with resources or help in their area. I think another really great thing about man therapy and it being a strategy for our comprehensive suicide prevention program is that it's accessible wherever you are. You can access it on a smartphone, a computer. You can access it in the Upper Peninsula, Detroit, South Haven, the beach. You can access it from wherever you are in the state. And we have men in both our rural and urban populations that would really benefit from this service. So it's a really important strategy in the Preventing Suicide in Michigan Men project. And Preventing Suicide in Michigan Men, that project is a really important part of helping Michigan reach our goal of reducing suicides in Michigan. So I think the first step for anyone interested in working or volunteering or getting information about suicide prevention in Michigan is to go to our website, michigan.gov/suicide prevention. There you can take a look at the map of Michigan, and we have all 83 counties represented by some suicide prevention coalition, or someone is doing work in that community related to suicide prevention. So you can get some contact information about who in your community is already doing the work. You can also get access to trainings that are going on, as well as just necessary resources and information about suicide prevention. So that's a really great place to start. If you yourself have a vested interest in suicide prevention, I would suggest getting started in your local community and kind of meeting your community where they're at. And that helps get connected to the state, because us at the state, whether it's me with my PRISM project, or Lindsay and her Transforming Youth Suicide project, or Pat, who has been doing suicide prevention in Michigan for 30 years. Working in your community is a great way to get connected to the state, because we're working so hard to stay connected to our local communities. So I think starting at the website and finding the person in your area is a great first step. And then for promoting man therapy, you can follow the Man Therapy Twitter or Facebook at Man Therapy MI. But additionally, you can talk to the men in your life, promote it on a micro scale, one-on-one with the men on your life, or the women in your life that are connected to men in their lives. Anyone can use man therapy, and I think that we should be promoting it as often as we can.